It wasn't easy, but nothing is. No. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I little. When I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you.
Well, the Giants began play all the way back in 1925. And almost 100 years later, this venue was built to house their next era. MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Philadelphia Eagles and the New York Giants.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Jake Elliott is out, ready to kick this one away. And away we go from East Rutherford. Here's a return from the 7. Oh, he eats a hit to bring it into the 25-yard line. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Here's Cam Scatterby on the ground. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Kind of seems to me like somebody was just kind of waiting for prime time. Brought his best out with the very first carry and got us off and running.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. Going to the ground again on first. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here goes Dart to the air. He's got Bellinger. Gaining about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on it, though. Quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
It's Scatterby on 3rd. He's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Just a single yard, but that's going to be enough to move the chains.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. If you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie, you can't get 1 yard for a first. They're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this gives nice fruit for him. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Anytime you dial up a blitz and you catch them running the draw like that, Brock, the D coordinator, he's going to be patting himself on the back right there.
He is, and not only for the call, but the execution of his player as well. Because you call a blitz, Kate, sometimes they can just run with their hair on fire. He had the awareness to stop that draw before it could get started.
19, Tiger, turn up.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Into a crowd, and the defender comes up with it. There he goes, right sideline. And this is going to be a pick 6, touchdown Philadelphia.
Touchdown, Eagles.
Well, that is quite the tone setter and very different between the two sides. Offense, that's a disaster. But defensively, you've just lit the flame of emotion, and now you want to build on it. Wow.
An unexpected start to our scoring, huh? And now this offense's first look on a two-point try.
For the two-point conversion.
It's looking to throw. It's cut for two, and it's going to be an 8-0 lead.
And makes the score Eagles 8, Giants nothing.
All right, I know y'all can't see this, but your girl is throwing some punches up here. Some early body blows, Brock. That team wasted no time reaching the end zone and then dropped another 2 points right on top of it.
Well, I must say with the two-pointer, Kate, that was more than body blows. They just dropped a haymaker right to the chin.
Jake Elliott to kick
Quick
off
chance
for
at redemption
Philadelphia.
after that pick six as it's sent away. Fielded at the 7.
Malik Neighbors on the return. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Dart resetting here after the pick. Connection made with his running back. This is Cam Scatterboo. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
It's Scatterboo on 2nd down. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 8. And the Giants first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the one he was throwing for. So that brings up 2nd down.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Darts looking to throw. Up by Theo Johnson. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Offensive line fast.
10 yards. And the Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ready, go.
On 1st down, this is Scatterboo. Gonna have some space inside the 35. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. Giving an 18-yard pickup there. And the Giants are going to have the first down. Working quickly here.
10 at the 29-yard line.
70 Lions. Check go.
Right back to Scatterboo. He's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. 1/4 down for these two NFC East teams. 8-0 is our score. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this.
I want my money back.
Second quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Giants.
Go. Bravo 80. Hot, hot.
A give left side. Here's Robinson. They're on him behind the line, and the give to the receiver doesn't work.
Receiver carries on the
Offense in a hurry up here.
18 Cardinal.
Cooper
18 Cardinal.
DeJean on the tackle.
Cowboy 80.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and
And he's got a
12
free play here.
at the 17-yard line.
Buys time, rolling right. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. So they'll decline this and take the results. Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Let's go. Set go. Hey, go.
Scatterboo. Just 1 yard on the run. Still in good shape, though. 2nd and goal from the 2.
It's a gain of a yard.
A dose of the hurry-up
Brings up
offense
2nd
here.
and
Hey,
goal
ready.
at the 2-yard line.
Gets it again. And this time he's in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants start to fight back for their first points in this game. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation.
just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
Giants offense and dart looking to get 2 more here.
The Giants will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Pitch play left side. And he runs this in. That's going to knock this game up to 8 apiece. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Great, set. On everyone, huh? Tiger Swarm. Time left, Yeti. No touchdown.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. This drive is going to start out the game of 5 before they bring him down.
Cool thing about a drive starting a run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
No touchdown. Time left, Yeti. On everyone, huh? Silver, set. No touchdown.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. On the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense. They're the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10.
Time left, Yeti. No touchdown. 180. No touchdown.
Hurts. And the double covers. Ooh, don't want to do that, and he's there for the interception. So he'll take the interception back inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds.
That's so cool. He really did it all for him, didn't he? First he forced the turnover, and then he set them up in a better spot with a really nice return. Yeah, he had designs on doing the scoring for him, too. One more move, and he might have broken it for 6.
New set of downs for him from the 31. On the handoff, here's Scatterboo. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here.
A 3-yard pickup brings up
Here's Scatterboo. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up third.
On third, here's Dot. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
On fourth down, we'll see Graham Gano lead the Giants field goal unit out. It's 44 yards here from the left half. The kick by Gano is good. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Shipley now, the return. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Dotson now in motion right. It's on first down. Now the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Still 10 to go. It's second down now from the 26. Hurts now from the gun. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. The Giants using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Great.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be only the 38-yard line before going down. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Trimmer. Out.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Here's Barkley. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Hurts yet again. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The game gets this down inside the 35. Number 13 on that play. That'll be good for a Philadelphia first down. It's Hurts once again. Flushed out of the pocket. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. He's looking for A.J. Brown there. And now they face 2nd down. Hurts throwing again. That's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. John Dotson, the intended receiver. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
No touch.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Finds Brown right side. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So on 4th down, on comes the Eagles kicker, Jake Elliott, for the try. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. On the right hash, it's a 47-yarder. And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And they are unable to tie up this contest.
Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
Back to throw it. Hit it out right. He takes it himself. Spins out of one side. They get to him, and he loses the football. It's out. And it actually goes out of bounds before anyone can scoop it up. That's how we're going to wrap up our first half. Ready to send this away. Tank Bigsby here with the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, let's go.
They go play action. Here's Hurts. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. Hits the 20. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take the lead right away in half number 2. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
And they beat the defense with the throw and get 2 following the touchdown.
16. Giants.
Worked so well the first time, hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
And I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure. And if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Giants take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Giants lining things up. First and 10.
Let's go now.
Your start now. It's caught right side by Johnson. Well, this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good for a New York first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
First and 10 from the 32. Driving forward with Scatterbury. And they were waiting for him on that draw, weren't they? They get him behind the line. That's going to bring up second down. Offense up to the line fast. Here goes Dart to the air. And he'll get this up to the 33-yard line. You know, the South had that incredible breakout season last year was Zach Bond.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
5 men out in the secondary for the Eagles on third down.
Cowboy 80. Turn up.
Going along for him here. Pulled in by his back. Scatterbury. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it.
And the Giants first down.
Scatterbury now from the gun. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got second and 11.
Taken down behind
Goes to the hurry up here.
A loss of a yard.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Dillon. Completed to his running back. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
That's another Giants
60
first
vices.
down.
60 vices.
First and 10 at the 40-yard
It's Scatterbury. Didn't sell the draw enough, and he pays the price. He's headed the wrong direction, backs him up for second down.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice game. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
All right, here we go. Second down.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Here we go. Go.
Darts back to throw. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
18. Come on. Set.
He'll air it out on third. Escapes the pocket. He loses the football. And the Eagles get to it. Through the defense it goes. Room to burn. And he will take it back with the Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles push their lead further to start the half. Well, Brock, you and I know after that first turnover they were able to take back. They were looking for another one, and lo and behold, they found it.
You felt it. I felt it.
Yep.
Everybody in the stands felt it. It wasn't just good enough to get the takeaway. They wanted to one-up what they did earlier, and look at the celebration now.
And he is in for the score. We may not see them kick ever again, partner. They're now 3 for 3 on 2-point tries today.
Jake Elliott to kick off.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return score. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
ATL shouted no disrespect. I pop your thing like this, cause you ain't winning this PI. Lil John and the East Side boys with me, and we all like to see Tigo.
New York to the line. First and 10.
Ready?
Got to throw. Here's Starks. Finds the in route complete. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Theo Johnson.
Looking quickly here.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second
Starks
and
looking to
2.
throw. Isn't holding up. They're into the drop in. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up third and 4.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
70 Timberwolves.
Starks setting in the throw here. This takes the first and more. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Offense to the line fast.
18 yards. And the Giants first down.
Going scatterable here on the ground. And he has enough room to gain about 4. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second
Darts. That one falls
46 yards.
incomplete and brings us to the end of this third quarter. We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Giants football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the 4th.
Ready?
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Here we go. Ready?
To throw. Here's Dart. Gets his running back. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Offense in a hurry up here.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Desperation time here. He finds it beyond the marker. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Goes to the hurry up offense here.
15 yards.
70 Lions.
And the Giants first down.
Dart gonna throw again. Completely to the right side. And he's tackled for a 4th gain. Offense in the hurry up here.
4 yards on the
60
pickup.
Bison. 60
Second and 6.
Throwing it again here. He's taken in by Slayton on the right side. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down.
Brings up third down and 8.
Here he goes, third and long. On the move, headed right. He's going for it himself. There's the first down, and he's still going. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. Offense up to the line fast.
That's another Giants first down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Ready?
On the carry, this is Scatterboard. His charge towards the line, it's right around 3 yards. There's the hurry up here.
Brought down by Zach Bourne. It's a pickup of 3.
Second down pass play coming.
And 7.
And he's brought down after his 4th game. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 3.
Going on third, here's Dart. Touchdown, New York. The Giants now within 1 score in the 4th. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned. That's 6 in the end.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Shipley now, return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10.
Great, set.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up the big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Eagles leading by 6. Offense to the line, second down.
Great. Set. 63. Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. No luck on the connection, it's incomplete.
Just cannot afford that here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
First down, a run with Barkley. Running there full steam ahead, but they ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on it. The Giants using their first timeout. They'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Completed over the middle. Fly, Eagles fly. He gets him the first down, partner, and that's going to seal this win. Timeout called, and that's going to be the second for New York. Here's first and 10 from the 47.
A gain of 16 yards. And an Eagle first
They
down.
give to Barkley, left side. He's off to the races. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. It is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
And the pass was the right call on the 2-point try, but we've got laundry on the field, so let's listen. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Get your money up. I put money down on all of us, on my people now. On what I love. Ooh, baby, we run it down. Yeah, the minute the sun is up. There's no rest to shut it down.
First call here coming from the shotgun. From the gun, here's Dart. Chased out to his right. He's running with it. And this play reaches the 35 before he comes to an end. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here.
15 yards. And
Going on first down. It's Dart. And there, it's Malik Neighbors. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Okay, now, as the defense got to him, that's an incomplete pass. Now he already has a himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, can sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. Looking quickly here.
Gain of 8 brings up 3rd and 2.
To throw. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Eagles get it back as he intercepts it for the second time this game.
What's that two, Kate, that they got him to picks in this game? He's got it. But you've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got two in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. They're going to pass it here. Pass on the crosser. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles make it a 3-score game in the 4th. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
And then the surprise of nobody. They are in for 2. Get it again. And that is not one, not two. That's 5 conversions in this game, Brock. And with that, they're the first NFL team to ever have that many in one game.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And it goes for a touchback, so time enough for 1, maybe 2 final plays here.
20-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Trying to push deep downfield. And there's our last stand image of this game.